Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Caleb from the Mighty Mr. Mustache, and this is going to be an impressions and thoughts video on Nier Automata, a game that I've been super excited to play, and I'm super happy to start playing. So as you can see right off the bat from the visuals, this is, it's Japanese. It's real Japanese. And it's weird. So that's the first impression. You should just play this game if you like weird stuff. So a little bit of history. This game is Nier Automata, the sequel to Nier, a rather unsuccessful kind of terrible game that came out a couple of years back on PS3. This one's on PS4, of course, and PS4 Pro. Also on PC, but not on Xbox for some reason. Weird. This one comes out by Platinum Games, the developers of Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, and a ton of other games like that I love. And as you're about to see, it's got the same absolutely nuts, ridiculous, flashy, combo-based combat that those games have. And it is fun. It's also the big thing that makes it a whole hell of a lot better than the first Nier, because the first Nier's combat was boring. It was bad, the first Nier. This one is fast, it's fresh. You have, like, you can dodge an unlimited amount of times and just shoot around, and it's so dope. I love it. So yeah, the story is also quite good, regardless of how how this seems like the kind of game that wouldn't really rely on story. But it does, and it's got a really cool story with some interesting characters, like the main character here, 2B, and 9S, her adorable little Shota companion. What did I just do? Oh, okay, never mind. But, yeah, so combat's fun. For overall impression, I'm going to say I haven't played much of it yet. I'm still fairly early on in the game, so don't expect to see many spoilers in the first half of the video. The second half is going to be talking about some spoilery stuff so far.
Hang on, Timmy.
Whoop.
This machine is still alive.
So destroy it.
Maybe we should hold off. Its main drive has been trashed, so there's no way it can attack us. And we might be able to learn something interesting if we study it.
Okay. Completely natural side quest, or main quest that just appeared. I'm not going to do it right now for the sake of spoilers, but yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, story-wise, as you could see there, this kind of has some existentialism about whether or not machines are people and stuff like that. Like, as the story tells it, we aren't humans, we're androids who were sent to destroy this big machine army that's come down and taken control of Earth. All the humans are on the moon, and we're the ones who are coming to liberate the Earth. But as we're going, we're starting to discover more and more about the machines and stuff like that, and it's interesting. It's cool stuff. I played the first Nier, and it was pretty bad. Its story was really good, but its gameplay just held it back so much. This game, much better. Massive improvement. Combat, fast, fluid, holy crap. The combat's always been interesting in Nier. The first one had bad combat, but it had good ideas with its combat. That's the problem. Because as you can see, it kind of has some bullet hell shooter aspects to it, as well as the Fast and Furious Platinum Games combat. Whew. And it is fun. Oh, that's when I'm not getting murdered. These enemies I'm fighting are a lot higher level than me, and they just killed me. Like, I'm only level 14, and those guys are level 22. Sometimes you will find, like, higher level enemies than you that'll just beat your ass into submission if you're not ready for them. I wasn't ready for those guys. And, the death in this is really fun. Like, it's similar to Dark Souls, in a way, that death happens a lot, but you lose stuff when you die. Like, you have these plug-in chips that give you different abilities and modifiers and stuff like that. Like, I have one that, makes me heal every time I hit something. So now that I'm dead, all the chips that aren't like a default like part of my system are now gone. So I need to go get those back from my corpse. So we're gonna go do that. So yeah, story-wise, game is really fun. Got a lot of side quests. Be warned, this is one of the types of one of those kinds of games where if you if you progress the story too much, you may lock out the side quests that you haven't completed. But as you'll hear in the second part of my impressions video, you will see that there is a way for you to... don't stress about it too much, is all I have to say. You'll be fine. Yeah, game's really fun, good impressions so far, super excited to keep playing it, having a ton of fun. It's super fan servicey. Like, I'm gonna try and show you here, I'm gonna try and take these guys out with it, but you can self-destruct your skirt. Hang on. Like this! Oh god, I didn't know I could get interrupted! Never mind, I'll probably die first. So yeah, that can happen, and now I don't have a skirt, and that's funny. What the fuck? I don't know how I'm supposed to recover from this, by the way, so... Oh god, I'm gonna die, because I'm stuck. There we go. And yeah, now I just have my ass hanging out, and that's great. So this game's weird in that sense. It's very, very, very anime aesthetic if you like that kind of thing like me. Let me just kill this little sub-boss. There we go. So yeah, the game's full of weird stuff like that. And like many JRPGs, which yes, this is a JRPG with some level ups and stuff like that.
The specifications of this plug-in chip are unusual.
Oh?
This chip is a model used exclusively by Yorha units. There is no reason for a non-Yorha android.
There's my body. So now I can retrieve.
Possess it.
And I recovered all my plug-in chips.
A Yorha only chip?
So now I'll show you the actual chips. Which you go into skills, go into plug-in chips, and now you have a certain amount of space for whatever you want. So let's see what I want to equip. I just got one, that's a Yorha only chip, something like that. 17, that's a lot. So basically you have a limited amount of space and you have a certain amount of them active no matter what. That's these big ones, these brown ones up here. These are your system chips. They're HUD control, damage values, save points. It's basically your mini-map and your HUD. There's one in particular though, your OS chip. There's something with that. The moment you save for the first time, I recommend you take it out and just see what happens. It's fun. Much like the rest of this game. So yeah, this is a JRPG, so you got multiple endings, you got branching paths, you got different stories and stuff. It's very JRPG-y with... I don't really know what to say about the dialogue, because it's weird. It's weirdly not good, the dialogue. It's got kind of crappy voice acting, but I think that was done on purpose as like a way of showing that everyone's actually kind of robotic. I mean, I'm used to English dubs and anime and stuff like that, so I don't really give a crap. I mean, their voice actors aren't terrible, they do their job. I've seen worse in games. I don't know if you can switch the dialogue to Japanese. Let me see if you can do that, actually. That might be a thing. For those purists who are like, oh, gotta play it in the original language. Let's see. Oh, language. Oh, you can change the language, but only at the main menu. That's pretty dope. Huh, that's interesting. Alright, so yeah, overall impressions. The next thing I'm gonna cover is kind of like the details on why you should play this game and why it's important that people should play this game, even if it is weird and out there. So, but that's spoilery. So, overall impression, this game is important for the gaming industry and should be experienced by pretty much everybody. Play it, please do it. Not enough people are playing it, not enough people are buying it, and it's just not making enough money. It deserves so much more. So yeah, that's my impressions are. Other than that, it is phenomenal. Yeah, so second part. Oh god. So, we're going to start the second part of my impressions right now, and that is spoilery. So, spoiler territory. If you don't want spoilers, please leave. See you on the next video if you leave now because you don't want spoilers. So, second part is, why is this game so damn important? Well, that's because of how it structures itself. It structures itself in a way that only a game can do. There are 26 different endings to this game. I'm going to tell you the first 3 that I got, okay? The first 3 that I got are, I died in a tutorial, because I'm a scrub. So I die in the tutorial, and what happens? It tells me straight up, oh, we lost, the machines took over, end of story, and the credits just rolled super fast. And that was the end of the game. And I was like, oh. And so then it dumped me back at the main menu, and I had to restart the tutorial. And I'm like, oh, that's freaking awesome. So there are 26 endings. Most of them are joke endings. 5 of them are full-on endings.
Message from command.
All units, be on the lookout for a missing Yorha in the city ruins. This unit was in possession of several plug-in chips that contain classified information. I need you to seek out whatever intel you can regarding their current whereabouts and status.
Roger. Chips with classified data, is it?
So yeah, so this game has 5 main endings. Sorry, I was I like letting story stuff play in a review. Yeah, so this game has 5 actual endings, and that can only be gotten through, not 5 playthroughs, but 3 playthroughs, and 2 other endings are alternate, dialogue, which you get after getting a chapter select mode. So yeah, and this game, it's interesting in that no movie could do that. You can't go to a movie and see 5 different ways that the movie can end, unless you count, like, Mr. Nobody. But, so yeah, so you can't go to an ending and go to a movie, sorry, and see 26 different endings for that movie. You can't go back and see 26 different ways that story's gonna play out. You can't see a version of Apocalypse Now where all the soldiers just run off, desert, and leave. You can do that in this. It's awesome. This is important because it's a game that really takes advantage of the mechanics of a video game, of what video games can do, and tells a story using those. It's really interesting. No other medium aside from maybe like choose your own adventure novels or really unique movies can do this kind of thing, and this takes full advantage of it. So yeah, oh god. So yeah, this game is super good, super fun, super important to the games industry as a whole. Whoop. Oh yeah, you can find, yeah, there we go, other players. Ronda, huh? Let's retrieve some of the chips. So yeah, so this game is just amazing. I love the hell out of it. And I want more people to play it because I feel like it deserves more money, and I feel like this style of storytelling really needs to get more attention because it's such a great way for games to evolve. This game really shows the potential that video games can have as a medium of entertainment. And that's great. Ooh, I haven't seen this area yet. So yeah. I'm going to leave off here because I'm going to go explore this new area because I'm super hyped. Also, them robo thighs, but yeah. So yeah, good game all around so far. Never know how it might end, but you know. Great game. Tons of fun. Cool, interesting. God, for a second there I thought he lost his pants. It's all good though. Did he lose his pants? Does he do that too? Oh my god, I think I might have blasted off 9S's pants. Hold still. I think his shorts got shorter. That's funny. Alright, so yeah, fun game, really interesting, weird as hell, kind of fan servicey, but that's okay. Multiple endings, JRPG, super important to the games industry as a whole because of what it can do with the medium, and it shows how the medium can be unique compared to other forms of entertainment. So yeah, get this damn game, pay money for it please, do it. And I'll see you on the next video.